Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Vaughan Grove Stadium tonight here at the Grove in the Bridge for League One Ontario Women's Premier Division action. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the Bridge, bringing this play-by-play live on Spideo between North Mississauga Panthers and your Woodbridge Strikers. It's a pleasure to have you join us here on a very warm odd Saturday evening here at the Grove in the Bridge. We're used to Sunday nighters and doubleheaders. But it's a Saturday night here, under the lights. North Miss, Woodbridge, do battle. An interesting game we have on tap for you this evening. Both teams flittering with the possibility of relegation, but North Miss has really turned it on as of late. Woodbridge are in a different season than they are used to here in the women's premier side. North Miss currently now with 10 points, 7th place. Woodbridge 8th place with 8 points. So 2 points separate the two. This could be a very, very big 3-point swing in the bottom half of the table and to avoid relegation. North Miss finished second last year, beat Scrosapi in the relegation game to stay in the Premier Division. Right now it's London who would be getting relegated and Alliance who will be playing that relegation game. But Woodbridge and North Miss aren't far away. If North Miss gets 3 points tonight, I would almost consider them basically safe with only 4 games remain. 5 games, I should say, after tonight's battle. NDC is currently beating last place London 2-0 at Tricar Field in London, Ontario. NDC is at the top of the table. North Miss have been playing better football as of late. They got some players back from NCAA and schools, and you can see they are putting wins together, and impressive ones at that. They are unbeaten in the last 2. They defeated FC London 3-2. They beat Guelph 1-0. A big win against Alliance, though, 3 weeks back, only losing to Waterloo in the league in the last 4 matches, 1-0. So, since the first 3-4 games of the campaign, North Miss have been playing better football, competitive football, and looking to stay up in the Premier Division. Woodbridge, on the other hand, their last match, they're falling to defeat of North Toronto 7-0. So can they have a bounce back after drawing Simcoe, impressively so, and drawing Alliance 1-1 2 weeks ago? So a couple of draws, important ones, but then North Toronto really showed the class last Sunday evening here at the Grove in the Bridge. Here is Haley Lewis laying it off to Catarina Capiello. Capiello looking forward. It's back and forth to start this encounter, and it's Bizzoni looking to keep it on the far side, but cannot. So Ida Michelli and April Syme return to the lineup for Woodbridge. 2 pieces of the puzzle for years now in the Bridge that haven't been playing due to injury. They're back playing their first full 90 and starting role. Meanwhile, you have a pretty good young and a mix of young and a little bit older presence for this North Mississauga side. That's a dangerous ball. North Miss looking to clear. They don't. Lisser now looks to get it going in the middle of the park. That looked like a handball on Bisante, and it will certainly be. Back the other way we come, where you have the women's side a little bit struggling this season under newly appointed head coach Gabe Cremonese. Oh, that could have been dangerous for Lewis and Michelli. No communication, but it worked out for them. Or else Amanda Cripps could have been in. That's a good ball. Capiello is in. Capiello looks to open the scoring. She shoots. And a big stop by Stephanie Brooks. She had to challenge in a quick manner, and she keeps the score at bay. It's a big early stop in the 5th minute for the North Miss keeper. Earlier on in the season, a little bit of a goalie swap these two teams had, where 2-time League One and League One Cup champion Vanessa Fiore left Woodbridge and went back to her roots, where she started in League One, North Mississauga, unfortunately falling to a season-ending injury. The keeper for North Miss, Stephanie Brooks, a bit of a younger keeper, making her presence known, winning a couple Teams of the Week and Team of the Month last month. So she's done well, as her and Vanessa Fiore were going back and forth. Meanwhile, Addison Green, former North Miss product, she is now with Woodbridge, and she's playing her former club in this one. So interesting storylines within League One Ontario between the two sides. Here's April Syme. The captain returns to captain the center of the park. She finds Michelli. Michelli, an in-swinger, away by the captain Fowler. Now Dor Anderson looks to clear. Lisser picks it up in the middle of the park. Lisser gives it away to the captain again. Here is Fowler. Fowler just looking long. It might work very neatly and drop for Sanukianu. She's in. Can she cut and shoot? She has a chance, but Hilton Palea tracks and has a very good defensive intervention, the former Jamaican international. Taken again here, onside. Looking, 1-2, Rastogi. Now, the centering pass, it's there, back post. North Miss looking to get one there, but it's Michelli looking to clear. Good play there from Mara Sanukianu. Good intervention on the far side. It'll go out for a North Mississauga throw-in. Anna Chiumakiova there on the far side, winning it. Oh, looks like the ref decided otherwise. Linesman called it one way. Referee now on the same page, calling it a throw for Woodbridge. You're watching Woodbridge Strikers Match Day live on Spidey. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the bridge. The only club in the entire League One pyramid that gives you and brings to you home live streams each and every match in the League One Ontario men and women Premier Division size. That goes backwards. It's an errant play. Through ball is on, but that's not the greatest that time by the number 20 for North Miss. Addison Green gets onto it and finds Michelli. North Miss looking to put some pressure on. This is a very, very big tie in this campaign. That goes off a North Miss boot, falls for McKay. Now McKay looking to make a play. Finds Basante. Basante's in. On the near side, Basante looks to cross. She goes 1v1. Can Basante beat her man? Cutting in. Left boot in, swinger off of the header, McKee. Now Capiello, decent touchdown, shooting! And goes wide of the mark. Decent from Woodbridge. End-to-end stuff here in the early goings of this one. 8 minutes in the match. A little bit of a muggy, warm weather here tonight, but I'd rather have that than wind and rain that we're used to here at the Grove in the Bridge. Here's Haley Lewis, the Humber Hawk, plays that one down. Finds Addison Green. Green to Lewis. Cripps chasing. Now to Bizzoni, or Michelli, excuse me. Michelli lost that. Syme found it. Syme dances her way around the man. That's brilliant there from the captain. Capiello then finds Bizzoni. Olivia Bizzoni streaking in on the far flank, looking to cut. Instead, takes the line. Bizzoni left foot in, swinger. It's deflected into the gloves of Stephanie Brooks. Nil-nil. 9 minutes in. It's a pleasure to have you join us here on a summer Saturday evening. Brooks with a big clearance. Headed upon by Sanukianu. Sanuyakianu there. Tries to get to it. North Miss trying to press. Michelli acres of room to try to maneuver forward. Good touch by Bizzoni, but then she lost it. And looking to get it now. North Miss forward. Ooh, that could be a call. No, Rastogi picks it up. Rastogi's in. She shoots! Oh, she had an eye for the top of the net. A big chance for Priya Rastogi, looking for a miraculous finish. That time, just a couple of feet over the bar. But needless to say, a good chance on goal, towards the goal. Free goal kick, Woodbridge. Could be the best chance of the match thus far coming from North Miss. Short goal kick taken, might not fall neatly. The captain Fowler gets to it. Might fall for Cripps. Half volley there. Comes in, and Green has to dive to the right palm and push it off for a corner. Oh, if Amanda Cripps got a full complement of it, it would be 1-0 North Miss. She normally gets better contact than that from there. That was a big opportunity. Goes begging for North Mississauga. But they have their first set piece of the match, and it comes off a corner kick on the near flank. 10 minutes in. Can the team in white, black, white, going from right to left, open the scoring here against the Woodbridge Triple Azzurri Blue? It's a short set piece here. Fowler drops it. Delivery comes in on goal. Oh, it almost fooled Green. That was not comfortable at all there from the keeper, but she keeps it out. Nyla Dor-Anderson wins the ball back very neatly. And all the way it comes back to Amalia Apostolou. Apostolou, young talent, looking to break in. The 17-year-old captaining the back line for North Mississauga. Apostolou. North Miss looking up, signed the intervention, and it's a throw-in for Woodbridge on the far side. Out-of-town scores in the Women's Premier Division. NDC Toronto, first place, defeating so far FC London last place 2-0 in the 41st minute. And in regards to your Woodbridge Strikers, men, they're up 1-0 over North Toronto 49 minutes in. Here's Jada Hilton-Palea. She looks to dance on her way in, but the captain Fowler does well. Off of her, though, into touch for a Woodbridge throw. Hilton-Palea, quick throw, taken to Lisser. Tamara Lisser gets that off her boots. She has to try to have an intervention to regain it. Backspin. Falls to Syme. Syme looking. Ref saying that could be a bit of a dive there. Going over the legs of Rastogi. No call. Wants a foul. Not getting it is Syme that time. Could go either way. And Basante sees it out as Rastogi put pressure on. Hilton-Palea. Looks for McKee. McKee now wants a foul, and she's not getting it. Woodbridge trying to play the whistle here for fouls. It's not coming to fruition. Lewis. Bazzoni. Olivia Bazzoni. Cuts back in. She finds Syme, who then finds Lewis on the far side. Dor-Anderson looks to chase on her. Here's Capiello now. She intertwines with Bazzoni. McKee to Bazzoni. Didn't look for it. Now did. Outside of the boot there. Looks to center. North Miss on, looking to clear. It's not the greatest of clearances that time, though, and it falls to Capiello, who goes to Syme. Error there that time from North Miss, and now back to the captain. Mayu plays the far side to Lewis. Better from Woodbridge here. Haley Lewis. Dor-Anderson chases. Cutting now. Good by Bazzoni. Bazzoni delivery. And Brooks comes, spills a little, but then jumps onto the loose change. Got to be neat for your keepers if you want a chance here tonight. No. Here is Brooks. A long goal kick. Or excuse me, a long drop kick. Rastogi headers it. Looking forward here is Mara Senukianu. She couldn't get onto it there. No help that time, though, for the number 20. Now given away by Hilton-Palea. Here's Fowler. Fowler. Rastogi. Rastogi back to Fowler. Fowler looking long. Given away to Jada Hilton-Palea. Hilton-Palea cuts in around the number 20. And then Hilton-Palea, that's got to be a foul for sure. She was draped all over Emily Foster. And a free kick for North Miss. Can't get away with that one that time. Bit of a bear hug there after losing the ball. Here's the captain. Fowler looking for a in-swinging delivery into the penalty area. Get it in there. Anything can happen. It's a delivery to the far, looking for Dor-Anderson. Good intervention by Michelli. Now Michelli gets taken down from behind from Nyla Dor-Anderson there. Free kick Woodbridge. If I was Foster, I would just try to get that at the top of the area or just inside the area. A deflection, the ball falls down, anything can happen for North Miss. That time you're going out looking for a deflecting in. I get it, but that's not going to work. Here's Michelli. To Bazzoni. Bazzoni one touch, but she can't get that one there. And it's out to touch for a Woodbridge, a North Mississauga throw. Flicked on by Nyla Dor-Anderson, looking for Amanda Cripps. Amanda onto the ball now, the number 22. That's off of Woodbridge boot. And Woodbridge are not happy with the officiating in the early goings here. 15 minutes in. Throw in Panthers. Strikers versus the Panthers tonight. And that goes off of a Woodbridge player into touch for a corner kick. Another chance here on a set piece for North Mississauga. A left-footed in-swinger. Put the ball in. Anything can happen if you're the Panthers. And it is a decent ball, but not enough there. Emily Foster has to get up. She didn't. And out the other way, McKee. Can they counter? That's very, very good by the 17-year-old Apostolou against the veteran Captain Syme. Winning it back. Great from Northwest now. Rastogi delivery. Looks for Nalador Anderson. It falls for her. She now traps it down. Drops it. Foster shooting. It's over top of the goal. That's a way better build-up. Pretty that time from North Mississauga. After the 17-year-old wins it with an intervention against the captain and veteran 33-year-old in Syme. Look at that complex there in League One Ontario. It's a good defensive intervention. It creates a chance the other way. Back and forth action here. A couple more chances coming from North Miss, but Woodbridge has had theirs. Green, a very short goal kick, and it's taken immediately. Here's the 17-year-old, but gives it away to Syme that time. And now kicked forward by Courtney Douglas. It might fall for Rastogi. It doesn't. Hilton Pelea's onto the ball. Comes out to Basante. She doesn't have really much real estate to maneuver. She has to go backwards, and it found to Hilton Pelea. Hilton Pelea finds Basante. Sabrina Basante now has better and more space here. She tries to send McKee. That doesn't work. And the captain, or excuse me, Foster goes backwards to Brooks. Apostolou goes long, and that time it's an error by the center back. Couldn't find anybody up the pitch. Looking for the 21-year-old in Mera Sanukianu. Here's Basante bringing it down. Basante to Lisser, Tamara Lisser, across to Ida Michelli. The Woodbridge lifer plays April Syme. Syme now to Hilton Pelea. Hilton Pelea, toe poke there to Basante. Can she beat her man? Basante on Chiumakiova, and she does well, stops in her tracks. Now to Hilton Pelea. Delivery comes in, off the head. It could cause havoc. Brooks has to come to claim. She does. Easy pickings for the keeper, Stephanie Brooks. 0-0. It's a pleasure to have you join us here at the Grove in the Bridge. You're watching Woodbridge Strikers Match Day live on Spideo. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the Bridge. For the fourth year running now, bringing you this play-by-play. Women's Premier Division action in League One Ontario. Woodbridge 0, North Miss 0. Here's Basante. Hilton Pelea. That's an error almost by Basante. Hilton Pelea Mayu. Nicole Mayu goes long. Route 1 for Woodbridge. It might fall for McKee. McKee is in. Brooks has to come. She does. It's a good ball from Mayu, but it was just direct in Route 1 there for Woodbridge, and it almost fell neatly for McKee, but Courtney Douglas comes back to make sure she tracks the man. Brooks goes really long with the drop kick. Unorthodox that time, throwing the ball high, but man, it works. Here's Foster stealing. Foster cuts back. Oh, drops a man. What a pass to Cripps. Cripps behind Nyla Dor Anderson. It almost worked for North Mississauga. Just out of the reach. Catarina Capiello. Capiello finds Michelli. This could be worrisome for North Miss. Here's Capiello from Michelli again. Capiello just waiting, though, for troops to regroup forward and looking for a through ball. That's not going to work, and that's picked out by the captain in Reese Fowler. Now North Miss gives it away to Lisser. Tamara Lisser. Back to the Humber Hawk, Haley Lewis. Lewis finds Ida Michelli. The Woodbridge veteran, Michelli. To Bozzoni, fresh off a stint at D1 at Niagara University. University at Buffalo. Niagara University was Ida Michelli. Here is Foster. Emily Foster looks for a ball to Apostolou. Then she tries to find Rastogi, gives it away. Hilton Pelea, the former Jamaica international, comes onto it. Cuts in. Oh, that was close. Rastogi almost stole, but here's Lisser. That's an error and gives it away to Dora Anderson. Now in the middle of the park, Sarah Lucas goes back to the captain, Fowler. Looking for Dora Anderson, no connection. Woodbridge want a foul. They are not getting it. Hollering at the refs time and time again, but the refs letting it play. Lucas does well, gets it back, and North Miss have to get in their shape once again. "20 minutes in. Scoreless here at the Grove in the Bridge for League Ontario Women's Premier Division action. 5 games remaining in the regular season. Only for these two sides after the encounter this evening, and it's a big, big game because both teams are toying with relegation zone. Woodbridge kicking it forward in Michelli. That's given away. Bazzoni looks to keep it in. Oh, I think she did. It's good work from Bazzoni, the captain, with an error that time in Fowler. Fowler does well, though, looking for Dora Anderson. McKee bodies her down to the pitch, and the captain has it. Syme looking, but just giving it away to the goalie, Brooks. Syme wanted Capiello to run. She said, not today this time. And it's picked up by the keeper. Another long kick coming. Looking. Headed by Lisser. Here's the youngster. Basante's looking to turn it over. She does. Who's there? Capiello and Makia arrive late to the scene. That time, Anna Chiumakiova does not win the battle against the speedy Sabrina Basante, but it's cleared by North Miss. Now Michelli. Michelli gives it away to Amanda Cripps, and she kicks that one out of play. Backwards it goes. Throw in strikers with Haley Lewis onto it. Back and forth. Nothing too threatening on goal for either side as of yet. I would say North Miss with the better offensive opportunities so far. But still, no cigar for either side. Michelli clears. Syme looking for it. Foster looking down, but it's taken by McKee. She goes to Lisser and wasn't the sharpest of passes, and North Miss clearing forward again. Lisser now. Onto the ball. Gave it away to Amanda Cripps. Good header forward. Chance here maybe for North Miss to strike. But it's Foster who gives that one away, looking for the youngster, Mera Sanukianu. That goes out into touch for a Woodbridge throw. Sanukianu looking to get something going up the pitch with Rastogi. Nyla Dor Anderson wins the ball back. There is some room here. It's a poor pass that time from Foster to Rastogi, given away. That could have been a chance for North Miss if they combined. Intervention from Amelia Apostolou for a Woodbridge throw now. Here's Sabrina Basante leaving it for Hilton Palea. Rastogi steals. She finds Sanakianu, and it's taken by Catarina Capiello. Capiello looking to play it down the flank. Doesn't. Finds Lisser in the middle of the park. Back to Capiello. Capiello's got a room to deliver and headed away, but now falls to Syme. She normally won't hit it there from distance, but then Syme gives it away. It's a poor ball that time, but then even poorer that time from Nyla Dor Anderson, who just gave it right back to the triple Azzurri Blue in Woodbridge. Head coach from either side saying, relax, relax, just play. Here's Lisser. Has to find the ball to Mayu. Mayu looking to go route one again. That time it's a hanging ball, and Anna Chumakiova gets to it. Rastogi, Chumakova, and she finds Mara up the pitch. That's a good intervention. Won the ball, but it's out off of the number 20 for North Miss into touch for a Woodbridge throw-in. Hilton Palea standing over top of the throw. Will look to take it in. McKee gives that one away. Was with the team 2 years ago. Fell out of favor last year. Back with the team now this year under head coach Gabe Cremonesi. But not many goals. Corner kick Woodbridge. Can they get something going here in the 25th minute, looking to open the scoring tonight? It could be one of those games where whoever opens the scoring might just get the job done. Or it could just be a floodgates and we just have goal after goal. Either way, looks like it's a little bit hard done by to find a goal. Can Woodbridge and Syme find one here in the 26th minute? The delivery is very short. The set piece, if it was, does not work at all. And Capiello's onto it, back to Syme. Syme, Bazzoni. This might work for Woodbridge. Bazzoni delivery, that's not a good one into the mix of Brooks. A free header that time by Woodbridge, and they could not capitalize. A big save by Stephanie Brooks. Big intervention there. Rastogi, 1v1. Basante tracks. Rastogi looks to come in, and she just couldn't. Good intervention that time by Lewis. Throw in Woodbridge on the near side. A big save moments ago by Stephanie Brooks. She has 2 big saves so far. The best chances of the game now coming from Woodbridge for sure. Douglas with the ball. Now to Addison Green. Green goes long. Shot comes in, and Brooks hangs on to it. Nil-nil, 34 minutes into the affair between North Miss and Woodbridge. Both teams getting massive opportunities. 2 saves from Stephanie Brooks for North Miss. A goal line clearance from Woodbridge off of the toe poke in from Mara Sanukianu. And now North Miss looking forward again for the aforementioned Sanukianu. Can she create on Mayu? She looks to win it back. Goes to Green. Green gives it away to Rastogi. Rastogi looks for Cripps. Good cut. Cripps is in. She gets taken down. She wants a penalty. Adrian Field goes irate on the bench there, wanting a call, and Green might have been close. It could have been a clip of the boot, but instead it's out. For a Woodbridge throw, and a substitution coming up for North Mississauga early on here. A big chance. Amanda Cripps almost opened the scoring. An early change for head coach Adrian Field. He's known to do this season for North Mississauga. And it looks like it is the number 24 exiting the match in Anna Chumakiova. And entering is the number 8, Maya Vittoria.
Substitution in the 35th minute for North Mississauga SC. Entering the match, number 8, Maya Vittoria. Exiting the match, number 24, Anna Chumakiova.
So Vittoria is into the game. Too many jobs at once here tonight. That's a kick there, taken long. It might fall neatly. Nyla Dor-Anderson to Cripps. But that shot there is wayward. Sorry if there's technical difficulties on the live stream audio. Don't know why. Maybe Wi-Fi issues, but hearing it's back now. So appreciate you tuning in. Woodbridge Strikers Match Day live on Spotty. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the Bridge, bringing this play-by-play. From the Grove in the Bridge, League 1 Ontario Women's Premier Division action. North Mississauga Panthers, 0. Woodbridge Strikers, 0. Here's Amanda Cripps. Now to Nyla Dor-Anderson. That's a big deflection off of her. And right to the keeper, former North Miss keeper, now Woodbridge, Addison Green. Here is Green, goes short to Lewis. Now back to Green. She'll go long, but it's a mistake almost given away, but now off the head and back. Brooks has to be aggressive. She's not out of her line. Here's Basante, goes across, it's in, and Woodbridge strike, it's 1-0. Megan McKee puts it in.
Woodbridge strikers goal. Scored in the 7th minute. Scored in the 38th minute by number 7, Megan McKee.
So McKee in the 38th minute. That time, Stephanie Brooks was caught in her net. She should have came out there with a through ball. Basante's too fast for the North Miss back line. That time it was a through ball that was just a wayward one forward looking to find Basante. Basante found it, but the goalkeeper did not come out and challenge. She did. She could have got to it. Stuck in no man's land, and it's 1-0 now Woodbridge. Here's a good ball forward. Can North Miss get it back right away? Here's Foster at the byline. Foster and Sanikianu puts a weak left foot one on goal for Green to collect. So 1-0 Woodbridge. North Miss looking for a response. That was just an empty net pass across from Basante, unselfish, but it was the right play for the number 7, Megan McKee, who puts that one in for her second goal of the campaign. Strikers felt a little bit hard done by getting goals this season, but she gets her second, courtesy of a platter gifted by Basante. That's a brilliant play from Courtney Douglas, a sliding tackle and keeping the ball. 2 Crips looking for Mara Sanikianu and looking forward, but Nicole Mayu with the intervention. She finds time. So, can North Miss respond? Can Woodbridge see the half through at least? Capiello turning. The number 2s collide in Capiello and Apostolu. And forward comes Bizzoni. Can Woodbridge just pile it on here? Bizzoni, good cut. She has room to center. She does with a good defensive intervention by the 17-year-old again. Amalia Apostolu. Now to Rastogi. Rastogi is up. Lays it, but that's an error that time by the number 20. She should have just laid it back to Rastogi, instead giving it away as she was looking for the curler to Cripps. Michelli, too much space from North Miss there. They got to close the gap in the center of the park. Here's Michelli. That's given away. Michelli plays on the ground. That should be called against her and does. North Miss free kick. Long ball coming. 40 minutes in. Woodbridge 1. North Miss no score. It's a good deep ball. It might fall, but Mayu has to have the header intervention and does. Not much is going to get past her in the air. Here's Douglas. That's brilliant from Douglas. Good touch, good layoff. But then given away by the captain in Fowler. And now off of Fowler's head, and she'll get it right back to her, given away by Woodbridge. Fowler's got to move the ball. It's a clean body there that time from Bizzoni. Here's Foster. She finds Cripps. Cuts it back. Looking. Good deflected tip. A chance here. Michelli loses it. Ooh. That was close as Mara Sanokianu was coming in. Almost caused havoc. Michelli misplayed it, but it found the gloves of Addison Green. A big goal in a big tie here tonight between the two sides. That's a miscue there from Green. A very poor drop kick. Here's Rastogi. Good spin off. Rastogi tries to thread the needle to Foster. Mayu's there. Lays it off for the goalkeeper. Oof. That was close. Almost off of Foster. Poor kick out though. So right now Woodbridge on 11 points and North Miss on 10, 7th and 8th as Woodbridge leaps over North Miss with this 1-0 result thus far. Alliance 7, London 6. Very interesting tail of the tape here tonight. It could go either way. Right now, Woodbridge advantage. Hilton Palea connects with Basante, who just clears it long to no one. And it goes out. Maya Vittoria. The 20-year-old takes the throw. McKee gets it back, but it's out to touch off of Woodbridge and a North Miss throw-in. With 2 minutes remaining and then added time, if any. Basante. Foster throws it in, headed away, back to Foster now. She'll go back to Vittoria. Vittoria swings to Apostolu. Apostolu to Courtney Douglas. Douglas forward, looking for Amanda Cripps. Intervention by Hilton Palea, just clearing her lines. Not far, though. New ball must be coming in. That goes out of the stadium on the far side. Michelli headers the throw in away. And that ball looks to be coming back in. Oh, and Rastoli couldn't bring it down. If she did, she could have had an opening. Oh, Green. I have to be careful there. Green goes forward. McKee off of her, now taken by Douglas. Courtney Douglas tries to come into it. She has to move the ball. She does, but it's a foul on Woodbridge, is Olivia Bizzoni. As Courtney Douglas gets pushed to the ground. 1 minute remaining in the first half, barring added time. Don't know if anything's going to come. Maybe 1 minute at the least, at the most. Let's see if this is going to be a crack-on goal. You never know from this distance. If it's high enough, it could worry Addison Green. Looks like the captain's going to stand over top of it. Will it be an in-swinging delivery, or will it be a long-distance opportunity on goal? Douglas fakes it. The captain takes it. It's an in-swinger. Might find Foster. Headed away by Lisser. Into touch for a North Miss corner. In a timely manner, it's coming in. 15 seconds remaining in the half. Don't think any added time is coming. Unless it's a minute. Could be the last kick at the death of the half here.
The fourth officials indicate that there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
As predicted, 1 minute remaining in the half. Can North Miss equalize here? It's a decent delivery. Dora Anderson couldn't get it. Apostolu's there, Bazzoni, but that's you got to put the ball in the 6-yard area to the penalty spot. That's too far out for your team to try to get that back into the box. Every North Miss corner has been a little bit further away. Hilton Palea. Now, headed back the other way. Basante drops it down with the assist in the first half for Woodbridge. That goes to the far side, and it's found by Bazzoni from Capiello. Can Woodbridge get one late here to get the sails out of the wind of North Miss? That's not coming, as Brooks will go long. Mara now. Hilton Palea misplayed it. Here's Rastogi. Rastogi has Amanda Cripps. Couldn't find her. Now Rastogi. 1-2 combination. Foster. Back to Foster. Dora Anderson streaking forward. Oh, and a good defensive play. A big intervention by Michelli, and it's halftime.
The halftime score is your Woodbridge Strikers 1, North Mississauga 0.
We'll be back live on the air very shortly. 15 minutes time at the Grove in the Bridge. I'm Nicholas Ferry, the voice of the Bridge. You're watching Woodbridge Strikers Matchday Live in the League Ontario Women's Premier Division. It's Woodbridge 1, North Miss, no score. We'll see you very shortly.
así que guárdalo. Ella es tan bonita, por ahí tan solita. Llegó el más poderoso, llegó el más poderoso.
Ahora la baby quieren.
Estudianchi.
Estamos rompiendo la discoteca, la fiesta no para, apenas comienza. Estamos rompiendo la discoteca, ando con el combo de los rompe discoteca.
Síguelo bailando, que la música no pare.
Uno de nosotros, este barrio fino, un tipo muy real.
Arriba, abajo, lento, lento. Arriba, abajo, lento, lento. Yo mami, esos movimientos. El reggaeton mix, volumen 7.
Eso se llama té de campana. Eso se llama té de campana. No te cabras, Saramambique. Que buen más poderoso, que buen más poderoso. No te cabras, Saramambique. Si te me enfocas, nos vamos a pique. Saquen del manico en la que nos pasaroso. Esto mata que llegó el famoso. Lunes de la nota, pero yo no vendo gozo. Porque tengo como dicen que soy un mafioso. Como yo no tiene, ya tú sabes, está celoso.
Estoy en un nivel donde mi pijama es Dolce & Gabbana. El cuello me brilla sin usar cubana. Tengo puta nueva todos los fines de semana. Que viva la calma, también coge de sabana, sana. Tengo puta nueva cana, tengo puta nueva cana, tengo puta nueva cana, tengo puta nueva
Todos los fines de semana.
Todos quieren saber tu nombre. Tu cuerpo muere por tenerlo. Llamas la atención aunque te escondes. Bailas si eres Dios en el templo. He tenido que rezar por ti. Pedí ayuda celestial para seguir. Porque cuando tú me bailas así, solamente me inspiras a pegar. Dime cuánto más tengo que esperar si este tenido que rezar por ti. Pedí ayuda celestial para seguir. Porque cuando tú me bailas así, solamente me inspiras a pegar. Dime por qué quería confesar mi religión por ti. Y escápate conmigo esta noche, bebé. Te quiero comer, me va a encantar.
Tú sabes que conmigo siempre la pasas bien. Te quiero comer, tus labios besar.
Bebé, no digas que no, si solo somos tú y yo. Y se te eriza la piel, entramos en calor.
Bebé, no digas que no, si solo somos tú y yo. Si se te eriza la piel, cuando entramos en calor. Estudianchi.
Tu figura que me atrapa, con esa curva que me mata, una mirada que me ataca, y unas ganas que me delatan. Con tu figura que me atrapa, con esa curva que me mata, una mirada que me ataca, y unas ganas que me delatan. Báilame, con esa boca bésame, con ese cuerpo arrópame, con tus manos siénteme. Báilame, con un besito mójame, con tu cintura gozaré, con ese swing atrápame.
lento, lento, pa' arriba, pa' abajo, lento, lento. Hacho mami, esos movimientos, pa' arriba, pa' abajo, lento, lento, pa' arriba, pa' abajo, lento, lento, pa' arriba, pa' abajo, lento, lento.
¿Y dónde está mi gente? Estamos en la gente. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Estamos en la gente.
Llegó papá.
Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza y empezamos como es. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper toda mi gente.
For all the latest League One Ontario match updates, scores, stats, standings, and news updates, make sure to download the new League One Live app for free from the Apple or Android app stores. Also, be sure to check out the League One Ontario website at www.league1ontario.com, powered by Comet. You can also stay connected to League One Ontario on social media. You can follow League One Ontario on Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Also, be sure to subscribe to League One Ontario TV on YouTube to view full matches, highlights, and feature stories throughout the 2025 season. Woodbridge Striker Soccer Club would like to acknowledge the following club partners for their generous support: Green Clean, Elite Suites, our Fieri Automotive Group, Ice Cream Patio, and Venue Event Space. We would also like to acknowledge the following league partners: the Cruyff Institute, educating the future leaders of the soccer industry. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel. One Soccer is the home of soccer in Canada. Follow your favorite League One alumni as they compete in the Canadian Premier League, the TELUS Canadian Championship, and with our Canadian soccer national teams, all exclusively on One Soccer. Derby Star, the official ball of the Canadian Premier League, and the preferred match ball for League One Ontario. Hummel, the official apparel supplier of League One. Vibrant Performance, Canada's most trusted brand for automotive race parts and accessories. The Canadian Premier League, our game, our country, our league. And Ontario Soccer, encouraging us all to play, inspire, and unite.
Mira el ritmo como lo tiene, hago música que entretiene. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere, toda mi gente se mueve. Mira el ritmo como los tiene, hago música que entretiene. Mi música los tiene fuerte, bailan y se baila así.
Substitutions in the 46th minute for North Mississauga SC. Exiting the match, number 20, Mara Sanukiano. Entering the match, number 9, Patricia Kozak. Exiting the match, number 22, Amanda Cripps. Entering the match, number 7, Allison Collins. Exiting the match, number 4, Sarah Lucas. Entering the match, number 10, Carla Portillo.
Welcome back, everybody, to Vaughan Grove Stadium at the Grove in the Bridge for League One Ontario Women's Premier Division action. I'm Nicholas Roy, the voice of the Bridge, bringing this play-by-play live on Spidio for Woodbridge Strikers Match Day Live. It's a pleasure to have you join us. It's 1-0 Woodbridge, courtesy of a Megan McKee tap-in goal, assist from Sabrina Basante, 38th minute. North Miss has been playing some good football tonight. Woodbridge countering as well. But now it's North Miss's turn to start the second half, and in terms of chasing the match, looking for an equalizer. A big game at the bottom half of the table in the Premier Division this season. Two teams that are very tight-knit, very close in the table. Woodbridge will go 1 point up as we speak, 11-10. if they are successful tonight. But a long half, and head coach Adrian Field of North Mississauga has made some changes, looking for a spark up top. Two new strikers, striker, center forward, and a right winger into the mix for the Panthers. Green in the middle to Lisser, and she plays that one long. 1-0 Woodbridge. Into the match now for North Miss, Kozak, Collins, and Portillo. Out is Lucas, Cripps, and Sanakianu. Mazzoni, a beautiful first touch. She finds the oncoming Caterina Capiello, but then she gives it away cheaply to Douglas. Now forward. Here's Portillo. Good ball forward. Now Foster. Foster's got some room here to maneuver. She goes right down Main Street. Lewis is there. Green's there. Green lost it. And then it falls right to her boot, and she's going to give it away again. A mess from the Woodbridge keeper, but she does end up clearing lines. McKee brings down Courtney Douglas. And that's better from North Miss, almost taking advantage of their former keeper's error. Not so comfortable that time, it seemed to be. But North Miss can't capitalize as of yet. Here's Rastogi. Big touch there, but it was difficult for her to bring it down. She does well to keep it in. Better from North Miss after giving it away, though, right there and then. Now Lisser finds Capiello. Finds Bazzoni, but that's a short pass, and Dor Anderson was on her tail. Not good enough from Capiello that time. Portillo, Capiello on her, and she finds Douglas. Douglas to Apostolu. Foster, back to the 17-year-old. Looking for Rastogi. She's been all over the field tonight, trying to thread the needle through for North Mississauga. That time giving it away to Ida Michelli. Woodbridge 1, North Miss, no score. Michelli through. Can she find the number 7? The goal scorer can't get onto an error there. Not so comfortable in her first match back for April Syme, the Woodbridge captain, looking to just get game minutes here and match minutes, trying to get back into the rhythm and flow of a full start up to the match. Kozak. Nyla Dor Anderson. Good play to Carla Portillo. Portillo now has to slip it through, and that's not a good ball at all that time from the number 10. She knows she could do better. I've seen her do better this season. That time just gave it away cheaply. Here's Bazzoni looking for the under channel to Capiello. Capiello out of the reach. Brooks should be coming. She arrives way late, not confident off her line that time. She needs to come out to challenge that, get it, and then regroup with your team up the pitch. Instead, it's given away. They had to give it away. Did North Miss for a throw. Michelli, a quick throw. Easy, too easy. McKee, Capiello. Don't know where that one was going. Got crossed up in a cross or a shot, and it's wayward. So out-of-town scores for your Woodbridge Strikers. The Woodbridge men defeated North Toronto 5-0 tonight. That means they are in second place, Woodbridge, but 1 point behind first with 3 games in hand. Woodbridge men's are fighting for the championship this season. Semifinals of the Cup as well versus Vaughan. That should be fun on August 6th. The Vaughan Derby. Out-of-town scores in the Women's Premier Division. NDC Ontario defeating FC London 4-0 in the 80th minute. Lisser gives it away. Now here is North Miss. Can they counter? The ball is there. Mayu, a little back heel all the way back to Green, and she'll grab it. Not the cleanest from Woodbridge in the middle of the park, but then not the cleanest attacking in the final third on the counter from North Miss either. Two teams struggling this season. Apostolu couldn't play that one on the ground there, and whistle had to be blown. Short kick taken Mayu to Michelli. Michelli has time to crack it. She waits. And now slips it through to Basante, who's offside. Capiello shoots the ball in the net after, and the referee should be giving her a yellow card. And he's not going to. He's going to give a warning. Those are little things there for either team you just can't let go. And that's my unbiased opinion, of course. Here is Foster. From Fowler. Fowler to Foster. Oh, she just got away from Syme, who was sprawled down to the turf. Patricia Kozak. Kozak slips it through. It could work here. And then just given away by the substitute, Collins. Has to be better forward from her there. But can't get anything clicking up top with Collins. Back to Green. Can North Miss find the equalizer, or Woodbridge going to come away with a crucial 3 points tonight? And I mean crucial. Michelli. Bazzoni. Bazzoni lost it. To Portillo. Portillo. Dora Anderson in the middle of the park. Here's Foster. Foster shooting. Oh, it's a handball. Not called. Foster now again. And I think Woodbridge got away with one. Here's Portillo. Portillo shooting. That's off a deflection. No, it's not. Goal kick. Nicole Mayu's hands were up. They were a little bit tight to the chest, but they were up. That's a precarious non-call by the official, and I think North Miss could find themselves unlucky. Woodbridge will be like, well, my hands were at the chest. They weren't outstretched. They were in a natural position, but needless to say, interesting non-call. You'll have refs who call that. You'll have refs who don't. Tonight's the latter. Dora Anderson. Bazzoni didn't get that quick from Lewis, who's frustrated because that's a vulnerable position, possibly for an injury with a defender coming in hard at you. Michelli off the throw. Dora Anderson. Bazzoni takes down Nyla Dora Anderson from behind, and that's a foul and a free kick for North Mississauga. Cheap free kick there that time, given away by Woodbridge. Can Portillo have a good delivery and swing it in? Three North Miss players in white jerseys standing over top of it. Fowler, Rastogi, Portillo. Looks like a set piece from the training ground here. Rastogi won't take it. Little bit of a play here. It comes up and in. I think they had Rastogi on the near side, just slipping that ball through instead of trying to deliver that far. Out for a goal kick. Comes to no fruition there with theatrics from North Mississauga. Looking for the set play. It looked pretty. They couldn't execute that time. I would have played Rastogi on the near side. She was gone on the near flank. And she's a good delivery into the penalty area. Here's Michelli. Dora Anderson hard on her. And that goes out for a Woodbridge throw. North Miss are probing. They're pressing, looking for an equalizer. Capiello, that's out of her reach. The number twos collide again. And that time, Woodbridge wins it with Syme forward. Brooks has to challenge up. She lays it off to the captain. Very good play in the middle of the park there from Fowler. Apostolu now finds Vitoria. Vitoria back. She goes to the keeper, Stephanie Brooks. Brooks lays it off to the 17-year-old, Amelia Apostolo. Looking forward for Allison Collins. Can she get something going now? Collins, ooh, big frame, look at her. Collins goes crashing into Jada Hilton-Palea. Woo! Hilton-Palea found the after effects. That was a hockey body check that time. But hey, you got to go hard to win the ball. That's what Collins did, but a little bit too much in the midsection on Hilton-Palea. Hopefully she's okay. She found the after effects of that one, that's for sure. Big collision there from the target man. The veteran is okay. A former Jamaican international. She's used to it, though, at the international level. She knows she'll pop right back up and continue to play. Physicality rising. The game intensifying. Dark arts from either side right now here with the placement of the ball. Mayu goes forward. And that's off the head of Basante. Will it stay in for her? Just out of her reach and out for a throw. Basante, Lisser to Michelli. Woodbridge up by 1. Here's Michelli. To Bazzoni, Michelli. Michelli sidesteps a man, then gives it away. Apostolo, Dor Anderson. Dor Anderson back. Vittoria goes long to Kozak. And good from Lewis. Syme now. Looking to get it. Foster loses it. Syme gives it away cheaply. Now Foster onto it. That's a pretty decent ball. It's not going to hold up. The idea was there that time from Apostolo looking for the oncoming Rastogi. 4 substitutions made from North Mississauga already. They can make 3 more if need be. Back to Green. Here's Carla Portillo trying to pull the strings in the center of the park now. Back to Vittoria. She doesn't have much option. She has to go backwards. Courtney Douglas. Douglas, that's good. Finds Portillo in the channel. Portillo looking for an option. Finds no one, and Hilton play ahead or zip backwards. That's unfortunate because there was room for Portillo to maneuver forward. That time looking for the cross seam ball, not coming to fruition for the Panthers. Green taking her sweet time here. Now going long. That falls neatly. McKee, good touch. Capiello to Bazzoni. Here's Olivia Bazzoni. Can she wind her way in? Lays it off. It's past Douglas. The keeper's got to come, and McKee couldn't get her feet fixed up there. Foster from Brooks to the captain. Here is Fowler. Rastogi. Back to Fowler. Fowler looking for real estate forward here. She carries it past the halfway line. Looking for Kozak. That's off of Lewis. Now found to Kozak. Kozak has to make a play, and she gives it away. Chance there for Patricia Kozak, but couldn't find the player forward. Green taking her time here. There's an 8-second rule now for keepers in FIFA. If you hold the ball for more than 8 seconds, the opposing team is given a corner kick. That has not been adopted yet here in League 1 Ontario. But in FIFA, it has. They are at the FIFA Club World Cup now. Tried it. I love the rule. Let the play go on. I'm a keeper too. I like to waste time, but hey, we want to play. Here's Patricia Kozak. Kozak! She gets tripped up from behind. Lucky there's no caution there to Lisser. And a free kick for North Miss in a decent area. I would want to say 27 yards out or so. Maybe 30. Will this be a shot on goal? I would, if I were North Miss trying to get an equalizer. Or you could have a little chipped into the penalty area, but you got to have players crashing the cage. 3 players standing over top of it again. A set piece from the training ground. Can North Miss equalize in the 61st minute? Kozak. She shoots low right into the wall. Not good enough there on the execution from North Miss. Portillo. Dor Anderson, good turn on Michelli. Dor Anderson's got some speed, but so does Michelli. 1v1. Dor Anderson Goes back to Vittoria. Vittoria delivery, but it's low one and cleared. Maya Vittoria, 62 minutes in, 1-0 Woodbridge. North Miss pressing, probing, but can't find the back of the net thus far. Their closest was a goal line clearance from Haley Lewis. Vittoria breaks bread between Michelli and Capiello. Good play, but now it's out on the far side. Fowler gives it away to Hilton Pelea. That's cheap that time. Apostolou has to come in. And Nicole Mayu clears, looking for Basante. Back to the captain, Fowler. Fowler getting pulled. Referee says no. Oh, now he says yes. Oh, if I was head coach Gabe Cavanese, I'd be frustrated about that one. They weren't going to call it, and then he did. Syme. That's got to be a yellow card to April Syme, yeah.
Yellow card issued in the 63rd minute to Woodbridge Strikers captain number 22, April Syme.
Yellow card to Syme. Unsportsmanlike there, standing in front of the free kick. Free kick for North Miss. That's a decent delivery to the penalty area, but headed away clean again. Portillo onto it, or Rastogi, I should say. Rastogi! And she takes Syme down. Game is getting chippy here, the bottom half of the table. Looking for a crucial 3 points for either side. North Miss would be satisfied, in my opinion, with one staying above Woodbridge. Woodbridge need 3 to go and leapfrog the Panthers. Doesn't get easy for North Mississauga in the rest of the season. Alliance, okay, fine. Then North Toronto, Simcoe twice, and then Woodbridge again. Oh, that could be a tasty game, Woodbridge and North Miss at Mattamy at the last game of the season. That could maybe decide something. But it doesn't get easy for North Miss, nor does it get easy for Woodbridge. So this is a crucial game. Michelli to Bazzoni. If Woodbridge get one more, they might put this one out of reach here. Bazzoni dances around Vittoria. Apostolou, what a great game she's had tonight. Clearing lines. 65 minutes in. 1-0 for the Strikers. McKee from Michelli. That's a poor pass back from McKee to Michelli. Out of play for a North Mississauga throw-in. Kozak spins off of Michelli. Michelli spins away from Kozak. Bazzoni. First touch giving it away to Portillo. Carla Portillo. Goes across. Better from North Miss on the build-up. Can they get it? And that's a poor giveaway that time by the captain. And now Hilton Pelea could catch them out. She's fast if she gets going. Hilton Pelea to McKee. McKee is offside. Oh, frustration from the Woodbridge faithful. But McKee runs her way offside, and Hilton Pelea didn't pass soon enough. North Miss pulled the lineup, and it was offside, barely. A chance goes begging for the Strikers to maybe put this one out of reach. Delivery, bouncing ball, falls to Kozak. Kozak is far away from the goal. Good ball, though. Shot comes in. Off the post. Rebounds there. Dor Anderson. Penalty shot. North Mississauga, oh my. Ida Michelli, a yellow card. Or is that Nicole Mayu, a yellow card? And it's a penalty kick for North Miss in the 66th minute. Theatrical here at the Grove. Drama, always in the Bridge. It is a penalty. Nyla Dor Anderson got taken down. Can Addison Green save the day against her former side? Or can North Mississauga equalize the game? A big moment in the match. North Miss looking for an equalizer. Penalty kick. Shooting, scoring! Oh my goodness! North Miss strike. Emphatic into the back of the net. And the captain makes no mistake. Mamma mia, what a tie we have now. It's 1-1.
Yellow card issued to Woodbridge strikers number 21, Ida Michelli, in the 66th minute.
Well, game on. North Miss won. Woodbridge won. I told you there was going to be a dramatic flair tonight.
North Mississauga goal scored in the 67th minute, number 14, Reese Fowler.
So the captain, emphatic into the side of the net. Green guesses, but guesses poorly, just sidestepped to the right. The captain fooled her that time, and Fowler was picking flowers in the back of the net, tying the game up at 1 apiece. My oh my. 1-1. At the Grove in the Bridge. That is a big, big goal for the Panthers. Now they stay at 11 points, and Woodbridge goes back down to 9 points. One goal, what it could do in the table. Can you imagine? One goal. Now, what happens? Does North Miss keep on coming here? It's Kozak. Kozak! Oh, that's a dangerous foul from Nicole Mayu, and now it's all North Mississauga. And Nicole Mayu takes her man down. If she didn't, Kozak could have been in. It's all North Miss. Momentum has shifted in a drastic way here for the Panthers. No caution. That could have been, but Mayu got away with it. Will this be a shot on goal this time? You got to elevate. Kozak. Portillo. Portillo looks like she's lining it up. North Miss free kick. Kozak fakes. Portillo takes off the wall. Rastogi, left boot, comes back in. Dor Anderson, it's up into the air. Oh my, almost a half volley there. Fowler looking for it. Excuse me, that was not Fowler, that was Foster. And now goes back in. What a mess of a bouncing ball that time. And Dor Anderson goes in hard. Keeps it in away from Bisante. It's brilliant right now from North Mississauga. Here's Courtney Douglas finding a channel. A chance here for North Miss. Douglas is up into the action now. Here's Rastogi. Rastogi. Kozak. Kozak cuts. Kozak cuts again. Around Michelli. Kozak onto it. Lays it off and giving it away. My goodness. This game is exciting now in the 70th minute. Tick-tock on the clock. 20 minutes remaining. Michelli trying to thread the needle to Capiello, but gives it away. Will there be more flair for the dramatic here at the Grove in the Bridge on a warm Saturday night? Michelli. McKee off the throw. Here's Rastogi. Good battle, though, between the two. That's clean. Bazzoni almost got chopped down there. Portillo steals the ball, then gives it away. And now the battle is on. It's a little bit on from behind from Portillo. I think that's just about a foul. And a free kick for Woodbridge. So Woodbridge, a big chance here, and Stephanie Brooks, easy pickings for her. Drop kick finds Rastogi. Not the greatest of first touches that time, but man, she's been good tonight in my opinion, the number 18. Here's Bazzoni. Bazzoni, good intervention by Vittoria. Maya Vittoria has been good in my opinion since entering the match in the first half. Nyla Dor Anderson keeps it. No, she doesn't. Excuse me. Linesman hesitated to raise the flag. 1-1 match here in a big, big game between the two. Out-of-town scores in the League Ontario Women's Premier Division. NDC Ontario defeated FC London first and last 4-0. So NDC are on pole to win another league title. It would be their third in 4 years, if so. North Miss clearing lines. This would be a big result for North Mississauga. Yes, you want 3 points. By all means, you think you can get it. You know you can get it. Woodbridge will want that one as well. If this stands like this, North Miss are 5 points away from relegation, 10th place, and 4 points away from 9th place. Woodbridge are only a win away from relegation if FC London or Alliance get 3 points. Very interesting bottom half of the table this season. Anyone could go down. Not like last year where the Blue Devils didn't win a match. Knew they were going down into the championship division, who now they're in the middle of the pack there. Now, no more Blue Devils. It's now Oakville SC. Time ticking away here. Some will say slow, some will say quick. Woodbridge have not made a substitution yet, if I'm not mistaken. No, they have not. So, let's see if head coach Gabe Cremonese makes a change, but it doesn't look like anyone's gearing up to come on. Oh, now there's a substitution going to be made very shortly for Woodbridge. It was only a matter of time. Syme, Hilton Palea, back to Mayu, who clears her lines. McKee, good first touch. Now it's Basante. Basante looking around the man. She gets her speed now. The legs are moving. Delivering in. Brooks has to come to claim and does easily. So a double change coming up for Woodbridge. Looks like a solo change coming up for North Mississauga. Brooks goes long. Syme. Loose first touch, but it's found to Basante, so that's okay for the captain. And then Basante, loose pass back to Syme. Then they give it away. Forward, it might fall neatly for Kozak. Kozak gets to it. Lays it off for Nyla Dor-Anderson. Dor-Anderson tries to thread the channel through. She does. Oh! That looked like something there on Hilton Palea, but it's not. The ref shakes his head saying no. Could just be a trip or just a fall over their own boots there from Collins. Far to say, so I won't. Could have went either way. Substitutions coming up here. Looks like McKee and Capiello out for Woodbridge. And that means it might look like Alexis Campbell and Prentice White coming in. And an interesting sub for North Miss, in my opinion. Priya Rastogi exits the match. I thought she was brilliant tonight for North Mississauga. And an entrance on the far side for the Panthers.
Substitutions in the 75th minute for your Woodbridge Strikers. Exiting match number 7, Megan McKee. Entering the match number 20, Alexis Campbell. Exiting match number 2, Katarina Capiello. Entering match number 4, Naima Prentice White.
Prentice White in, Campbell in, McKee, Capiello out. Positive changes offensively for the Strikers. And some speed coming up the pitch now. Can they capitalize and get the lead restored? Basante's been good tonight for Woodbridge as well. That comes in on Stephanie Brooks.
Substitution, the 76th minute for North Mississauga. Exiting match number 18, Priya Rastogi. Entering the match number 16, Lisa Marie Aranio.
Hard foul on Michelli. From Michelli on Dor-Anderson. Ida Michelli doesn't like the call, but that's a hard foul on Nyla Dor-Anderson, and she's hurt. Very hard foul from the number 21 for Woodbridge. I think just some cramping, hopefully, for Dor-Anderson. So Lisa Marie Arano is into the match for Rastogi, who ran a great course tonight. Nyla Dor Anderson on the turf. Hopefully she's okay. Hard challenge from Ida Michelli, who's on a caution. She has to be wary. You don't want to get a dismissal. Penalty kick gets North Mississauga back into the match. 1-1 game in the 77th minute. So we got some injury time that will be added on. Hopefully Dor Anderson is just a cramp. I don't think it is just a cramp though. I know Adrian Field does not want to be forced to make a substitution. Dor Anderson has been good tonight. He may not have a choice here. Doesn't look good for the winger. Big intervention with Ida Michelli, who takes no prisoners in her game. That's for sure. So Nyla Dor Anderson looks to be okay. That's an important piece for North Mississauga. Dor Anderson is healthy and going to return to the match. Set piece here. Fowler delivery, but doesn't pass the first man. But it's found to Foster. Foster. Looking to thread the needle through. Can't. I don't know why Dor Anderson's not allowed in the match here. It's on the far side. Now she's allowed in. That's given away by Woodbridge and into touch for a Woodbridge throw, though, on the far side. I would say there's going to be a minimum 3 to 5 minutes of added time at the end of this one, but still 10 minutes to go until we reach that anyways. 1-1 game. 1-1. Woodbridge, North Mississauga. You're watching Woodbridge Strikers Matchday live on Spidey. I'm Nicholas Fiore, the voice of the bridge. A pleasure to have you join us for League One Ontario Women's Premier Division action between your Woodbridge Strikers and North Mississauga Panthers. 1-1 game. Good ball from Michelli to Naima Prentice-White. She's around Vittoria. Vittoria to Tamara Lisser. Lisser now finds Michelli. Michelli battling with Dor Anderson. And now Michelli wins the foul on Dor Anderson. Lewis with a big boot. She's going to take it. It's going to threaten the back line for sure here. Lewis, always a good delivery. And it's thied away. But now back in. Could cause havoc. Brooks doesn't come. Douglas is there. Don't want to concede a corner if you're North Miss, and they don't. Good from Courtney Douglas. Tense times here in the bridge. A big, big game for either side. Prentice White throws it into Michelli. Michelli. Dor Anderson goes hard in on her now. Dor Anderson took a number there after the challenge from number 21. Michelli, long throw. Finds Campbell. Good first touch to Prentice White. And Vittoria. She gets tackled once or twice. That looked like it was ball, but a foul called on Woodbridge and Naima Prentice-White. Free kick for the Panthers. This could be a real damper here for the Strikers in their quest to stay up in the Premier Division if they draw North Mississauga tonight. Big boots forward. Michelli headers. Portillo looking for it. Bizzoni gives it away. Prentice White. I think that might have been ball, but she went through the right backside of Michelli. That's why it was called. Lewis is going to go long again. North Miss, the back line will be threatened with the aerial. Lewis, another long delivery, finds the open Basante. Can she keep it in? North Miss is going to have to try to shield, and they do not. Basante now to Palea. Hilton Palea delivery. Prentice White can't header it. Now headed away. Foster has to clear. She finds Fowler. Fowler will go long. Better out than in, they say. And out of play it goes. Substitution coming up. Looks like Basante is exiting the match. For Woodbridge. Interesting. It looks like for Brooklyn Lupinacci, who the 17-year-old is making her League One Premier Division debut.
Woodbridge striker substitution, the 83rd minute. Exiting match number 6, Sabrina Basante. Entering the match, making her League One Premier Division debut, number 23, Brooklyn Lupinacci.
So, Premier Division debut for the 17-year-old. Head coach Gabe Cremonese really going with the restricted playing minutes of under 20 or under 23, if I'm not mistaken, within the league. The rules dropped to about 5,400 or 5,600 minutes from 7,200. So that's why some players could be playing maybe over others, some youngers over some olders. But that's the way he's choosing it. So the debut here for Lupinacci. Short free kick. Now back. Delivery coming in for North Miss. Dor Anderson is free. It goes just across the byline, but it's offside as Woodbridge pull the line up in a perfect manner for Nyla Dor Anderson to be offside. "85 minutes. 1-1 football match here. Lewis. Long. Michelli can't get it. It was away from Douglas. Michelli keeps it in, though. Good at work ethic here, too. Tamara Lisser. Lisser now. Goes long. It could be a good ball. And it's found to the 17-year-old. What can she create? Can she have magical feet in the final 5 minutes? Lupinacci. 1-2 combo with Bizzoni. Lupinacci delivery to the edge of the area. Campbell's got some time to control. Goes back to Lisser. Lisser's got a bomb on her. If she releases, she does. And a good save by Stephanie Brooks. Oh, man. That was panning out maybe for something special from the strikers. Bit of a knuckleball there from Lisser. Oh, then she missed it pretty badly. That's I'm trying to bring it down. Here's Collins. Collins. Michelli battles it away from her. Collins has not been super effective since entering the match tonight. The top target man. Mayu from Lisser. Now to Lewis. Lewis back to Nicole Mayu. The veteran goes long but gives it away cheaply. Very cheaply there. And then the substitute there in Arano goes forward to Patricia Kozak. Kozak to Arano to Foster. Foster, good communication from the Panthers. Foster goes back to Apostolu. Apostolu now. Falls to Arano. Arano gets it away from Naima Prentice White. And that could be a caution coming. A yellow card coming up to the number 16, the substitute in Lisa Marie Arano.
Yellow card issued in the 87th minute to North Mississauga, number 16, Lisa Marie Araño.
So substitution coming. Looks like Jada Hilton-Palea will get the captain armband, not Ida Michelli. And a substitute. The captain is off for Woodbridge. And I think that's another youngster entering the match. I'll get confirmation shortly for Woodbridge. Push on the back, and Woodbridge don't like it. It is a youngster coming in. Rihanna Cananisho.
Substitution in the 87th minute for Woodbridge strikers. Exiting the match, number 22, April Sign. Entering the match, number 5, Rihanna Cananisho.
So Cananisho in. That's another youngster. So minutes are trying to get met here, the 17-year-old. She did play one game in 2025 so far against Simcoe, 34 minutes in the Premier Division, as well as, I believe, the last game, or sorry, one of the earlier games as well, entering, played 89 minutes against Vaughan. So she has made her debut, the 17-year-old. The time has changed here.
North Mississauga substitution, the 88th minute. Exiting the match, number 14, Reese Fowler. Entering the match, number 23, Ravina Sandhu.
So Sandhu is in, and Fowler, the captain, out. Both captains exit, and the 87th and 88th. Free kick here, or excuse me, corner kick here, my apologies, for Woodbridge. This could be dangerous. It's always dangerous in the women's game on a set piece off a corner kick. Get that ball at the top of these 6 in the penalty spot, which exactly where this goes. Headered off the line. Rebound header down. Michelli couldn't get it past Brooks. A big chance goes begging for Woodbridge. Brooks tries to go long. Poked down by Lisser, but now taken by Carla Portillo. Portillo, good play forward. Can North Miss counterattack the other way here? Collins has to play it off. Looks for Patricia Kozak. That's Fowler. Excuse me. Foster. Delivery is there. It might fall. Good take. Oh, what a chance for North Miss. Now the shot comes in. It's blocked out for a corner as Collins was just trying to organize that out of her feet. But that was a brilliant take by Collins to set an opportunity up. How much added time? I'm saying 4 or 5. Let's see what it's going to be. So now, as Woodbridge had a corner kick set piece the other way, it is now North Miss with their set piece opportunity. Get the ball in the box if you're the Panthers. Could there be a late flare for the dramatic in the bridge this evening? The delivery is a good one. It's threatening. It's headed. I think that's off a Woodbridge. No, it's not. I thought that went off a Woodbridge player, but it's out off of Courtney Douglas into touch. I thought it was going to be 5.
The fourth officials indicated that there will be a minimum of 5 minutes of added time.
So, I would say justly so. Another 5 minutes to play in a crucial bottom of the table affair between the two. Will someone get a late there? Oh, that's a bad foul on Naima Prentice-White. It's going to be a caution going to the youngster as she nailed a body check right from behind off of Vittoria.
Yellow card issued in the 91st minute to Woodbridge strikers, number 4, Naima Prentice-White.
So Prentice-White picks up a caution. The most cautions I've seen in a women's game in a while here. We got 4 now tonight. 3 for Woodbridge, 1 for North Miss. Michelli gets up, headers away. Campbell with Portillo there. Portillo, Vittoria clears, but it's in the middle to Tamara Lisser. And good play from Foster. Foster, good take by Collins, but a better play there from the youngster, Cananisho. Beautiful there from the number 5. Foster looking for it. It might fall. Ooh, that's a push from behind. And Woodbridge are making themselves behind the 8 ball here. They don't have to be doing these fouls. Just you lose it, go get it back. A yellow card coming to the head coach for sure, or a player maybe on the bench. Yeah, I think it's Cat Rogers. So the unused substitute, the veteran, is going to get a yellow card for Woodbridge in the 92nd minute. That ball comes to the near side. It's a good switch of play. Portillo, good move forward, dancing. Now to Kozak, shooting. Kozak, too much over top of the bar. What a chance there for Patricia Kozak, but she just couldn't keep it down. Less than 3 to go. Tick-tock on the clock here in the Grove. Is there going to be shared points, or will someone get the late winner? Wouldn't that be something?
Yellow card issued in the 93rd minute to Woodbridge Strikers number 11, Cat Rogers.
Prentice White with Vittoria. Vittoria, good defensive play there. Prentice White is going to try to take it quick to Campbell. She does take it quick to Alexis Campbell. Can Woodbridge get something late? Woodbridge looking to get something. Now found to Michelli. Michelli's got room. Michelli, can she release? She lays it off and poked away by Collins tracking back. Cananisho, Nicole Mayu. That's a good switch of the play. It might fall. And it does. Olivia Bizzoni looking for a dramatic flair in the 94th minute. Bizzoni cuts. Bizzoni crosses. And Douglas clears, but it cleared right back in the area. Lisser brings it down. Brooks has to come to claim, and does. 93.5 played. It's going to be a yellow card this time to Alexis Campbell. It's just very, very poor from Woodbridge here. I can't believe what I'm seeing. They got to keep their cool.
Yellow card issued in the 94th minute to Woodbridge Strikers number 20, Alexis Campbell.
Uncharacteristic from this Woodbridge side on the undisciplinary cautions tonight. I've never seen this before. Very interesting. They know this game means something. That's the thing, right? This game means a lot. North Miss clears. Patricia Kozak headers. Collins looks to take it. Collins looking for the winner at the death. Cleared by Nicole Mayu. And it's out to touch for Woodbridge for a North Miss throw-in. That's a big save there. As Green and Michelli were both going, Michelli clears it for a throw. New ball, we are at 94.5, so a throw-in and not a corner is actually massive here for Woodbridge, not giving that one up. Yes, it's deep in the final third in the corner, but still, you don't want to give a set piece. So it's either probably this throw-in play or it's going to end at one apiece. Throw in, taken. Can Woodbridge clear it? It's out for a throw in again. This game has hit the 5 added minutes. So this will be the last taste of the match here. It's a decently long throw towards the penalty area. It comes to Nicole Mayu. Mayu clears. Campbell, 1v1. Oh my goodness. Can Campbell win it at the death? Campbell, a breakaway on Apostolu. Campbell looks to win it. And she misses. Oh my goodness gracious. Mamma mia, Alexis Campbell just missed a wide open net off the post, and it comes out the other side. I cannot believe what I just witnessed. I cannot believe that does not cross the line for Alexis Campbell and the Strikers. In the 96th minute, you cannot get more unlucky than the number 20 just did. A breakaway that North Miss misplayed it, and now North Miss's turn to counter. Kozak is back the other way. Kozak sends it. Oh, mamma mia, what a game here. A delivery coming in. Green has to get it and does, and this match is over. I cannot believe my eyes.
And the final score is your Woodbridge Strikers 1, North Mississauga SC 1. We sincerely thank you for your support this evening. Please be sure to join us once again. Sunday, July 13th, a doubleheader as your women's take on Waterloo United at 3 p.m. and your men's are taking on Alliance United at 7 p.m. Until next time, I'm Nicholas Fiore. Good night and ciao.
Live on the broadcast, it's a pleasure to have you join us. It's North Miss 1, Woodbridge 1. What an absolute thrilling game and an end that